I keep seeing all these property investment gurus talking about Airbnb opportunities around the world, but most of them are missing the biggest opportunity right now in front of them. Today, I want to show you why Dubai isn't just a good place for Airbnb, it's the ultimate city for setting up a profitable short-term rental business. I'm Hamid Al Ali, born and raised in Dubai, and I've been helping entrepreneurs build businesses here for years. And what I'm seeing right now with the Airbnb market is absolutely incredible. And most people have no idea what's happening here. The record-breaking numbers that change everything. And Dubai just welcomed 9.88 million visitors in the first half of this year, 2025. That's a new record, and it just keeps growing from 6% year on year. Add to that, 92.3 million passengers flying through DXB Airport in 2024, with projection hitting 96 million for this year. And you can see why this city has quietly become the most profitable Airbnb market in the world. But here's what most people don't understand. This isn't just leisure travel. Dubai is a global hub for business, events, and transit, which means year-round demand for short-term rentals. We're talking about nearly 50,000 tourists arriving every night seeking accommodations. Hotel occupancy right here in Dubai, it reaches 80.6% in the first half of 2025, with over 22.2 million room nights booked. When hotels are running at over 80% capacity, where do you think the overflow goes? Well, it goes straight to Airbnb. So let's talk about the real performance data. The median Airbnb in Dubai in 2025 is running 71% occupancy, an average daily rate around $170, and pulling in $43,000 in annual revenue per listing. But that's just the median. Top performers are crushing these numbers, pushing 80 to 90% occupancy during the peak season, and that's usually in downtown, Marina, or Palm Jumeirah properties. The top 10% of the listings maintain occupancy rates of 88% or even more during those peak months. That's where operators are really printing the cash. So let me break down for you the areas where you can actually make serious money. Downtown Dubai has the highest visibility with strong events-driven spikes. You're looking at average daily rates around $215, and when there's a major event at Burj Khalifa or Dubai Mall, the rates can go so high, even to the thousands. Dubai Marina and JPR offer a consistent mix of leisure and weekday business travelers. Occupancy runs around 86% on average, with daily rates around $190. It's a sweet spot for consistent cash flow. Next up, you got Palm Jumeirah. It is where the ultra premium money is, and the average daily rates are around $260. With occupancy is slightly lower at around 75% due to the premium pricing, but the revenue per property is among the highest in the city. And then you got Business Bay, which attracts corporate stays with steady occupancy around 78% and daily rates about $175. It's perfect for consistent midweek bookings from business travelers. But here's where the smart investors are making the biggest returns. It's areas like Jumeirah Lake Towers and Jumeirah Village Circle, where they have a lower entry cost, but JVZ is delivering 8 to 10% in rental yields with 82% occupancy rates. And the property prices are about half of downtown's per square foot, but the returns are definitely incredible. Now, if you talk about the season, the peak season runs anywhere from December to April. That's when you see the highest occupancy and the highest nightly rates. Peak months can deliver occupancy around 90%, with daily rates spiking up to $330 during major events. Summer, especially during this July and August, that's where you see the drop on hard occupancy, and that can fall to the mid-30s and the rates drop accordingly. But here's the thing, Dubai never becomes a ghost town. Even in summer, millions of visitors still come, especially from GCC countries on school breaks and business travelers who don't mind the heat. Smart hosts pivot with dynamic pricing, monthly rentals for remote workers, or special promotions during low season. You can earn a large chunk of your annual revenue during those peak winter months instead. So here's the beauty of Dubai. Short-term rentals are fully legal and the government actually supports them. You register with the Department of Economy and Tourism and pay the specific fees for it, and then you have a permit that can cost per unit, where you can actually have also the plus of nightly tourism dirham fee, which is usually around 10 to 15 dirhams per night, which is nothing really. And that's it. No complicated zoning laws, no neighborhood restrictions, no arbitrary crackdowns. And here's the kicker. There's no income tax on your rental revenue. Zero. You keep 100% of what you earn. So compare that to cities like New York or San Francisco, where they're actively trying to shut down Airbnb operations, or London, where you're paying 20 to 40% tax on rental income. Dubai is actually the complete opposite. They want you to succeed. Now, why do some hosts crush it while others actually struggle? The gap is really the execution. While the median Airbnb host does around 71% occupancy, the top ones do more than 90% consistently. That's the difference between a side hustle and a six-figure business. Top performers focus on pro cleaning and fast guest response services and smart locks, and even automating much of their businesses. They even have dynamic pricing engines that can really literally price the property throughout the time. And they also treat it like a real business, not just a passive investment. I've seen hosts go from 50% occupancy to 85% occupancy just by implementing proper systems and treating their guests like VIP customers. So here's where my expertise come in. If you're setting up an Airbnb business in Dubai, you want to structure it properly from the beginning. And you can establish a UAE company to own and manage your own properties, which gives you several massive advantages. So first, you can get a UAE residence visa through your property management company that is set up here in the UAE, which makes you eligible for local financing with much better terms than foreign buyers get. Second, you optimize your tax structure completely, since there's no personal income tax in Dubai and the rental income is tax-free, so you keep 100% of your Airbnb profits. Third, you can scale easily. Once you have a UAE company, a residence visa, you can acquire multiple properties, hire local staff to manage them, and build a real short-term rental empire. Here's something most people don't know. If you become a UAE resident through your business setup, you can access local financing for property purchases. So with all the amazing things that are happening right now, Airbnb business setup is exactly why I help entrepreneurs approach the Dubai Airbnb investment as part of their overall relocation and business strategy. It's not just about buying a property and listing it online, it's about structuring everything properly to maximize their returns while staying compliant. I mean, I help clients choose the right properties and the right locations, set up their proper business structure, and obtain the necessary licenses and connect them with reliable property management firms. Because success in Dubai Airbnb isn't just about the property. It's about understanding the entire ecosystem of Dubai. So if you want to explore Dubai Airbnb investment as part of your business and relocation strategy to Dubai, then reach out to me on Instagram at DubaiCatch or www.dubaicatch.com. I'll help you understand how to structure your Dubai Airbnb business properly so you can choose the right properties, integrate them with your overall Dubai strategy for maximized returns. Because when you're looking at 71% occupancy rates, $170 daily rates, and zero taxes in a market that just nearly hit 10 million visitors in just 6 months, this isn't just a real estate investment. It's a wealth building opportunity that could transform your financial future.